SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and find out what that question mark over there is because I'm right next to it. And there's no time like the present. But then we're going to... Wow. What are those big old birds over there? Those seem bigger than the ones I've dealt with so far, don't they? Anyway, the plan is to go back to the base, see, and we're going to drop off Poseidon, see, and that's a metal flower. That's absolutely a metal flower. I don't know how to do anything about that, so we're not going to worry about that, but what were those giant birds just now? Ah. They're not that giant, it's just Glinthawks. It's just Glinthawks. It's nothing. Nothing to worry about. Great. So we're heading back to base. We're going to drop off Poseidon, and then I think I'm probably going to, like, scrap together... I'm going to go around to all those underwater things that I couldn't get to before, and we're just going to see what we got, and I'll scrap together whatever is interesting or useful from that, okay? Hang on a second. There's something... Oh, hey! My new pig dug up a thing! Bristleback salvage. Thanks for the 6 shards, buddy. You're the best. I cannot interact with you in any fashion aside from riding you around, so... accept my praise, and that's all I can give you. All right, off we go to the base. As always, I cannot actually travel to the base, but I can try real hard. May as well talk to the rumor monger while I'm here, though. Hello.
I see you, champion.
Yep.
Sit.
That's what I'm here for.
A few days ago, I came across a massive bloom of flowers east of the grove.
Uh-huh.
Old Dorica was out there, too.
Okay.
I offered to escort her back to Scalding's Spear, but she refused.
Dorica.
She's an accomplished soldier, to be sure. But her spear isn't as sharp as it used to be, if you get my meaning.
She's got dementia?
If I'm out there, I'll keep an eye out for her.
Okay, so there's somebody out in the wilderness who just maybe needs a hand. In bloom. Oh yeah, it's fairly low level, too. An old soldier was spotted lingering in a field of blooms in the desert. What's she doing out there? Check up on the old people. You got it. I'd be happy to do that eventually. But for right now, I'm going to the base. It's not this way. It's this way. It's this way. Right up there. Twang. So inconvenient. I mean, the Batman thing is convenient, but the clambering thereafter seems really awkward. Whatever, I'm back. Deliver Poseidon to Gaia. Don't mind if I do. How's everybody doing? I'm back. No news since I've been out, I'm guessing? No? I feel like you already mentioned that once, Varl. Wait a second. Wait a second. Erend. Erend, do you play Machine Strike? Erend.
And she's back.
I am. He plays Machine Strike. We're not going to do it right now, but we're going to do it soon. All right, Erend? Hang on.
I have to go.
I do have to go.
I'll keep on studying then.
You do that. Have fun. Erend plays Strike. I'm absolutely going to try that out. But it looks like only Erend plays Strike, huh? Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. What does it say over there? Machine Strike Erend. Yes. Okay, great. So which way to Gaia? That way. With the big glowing symbol of an eyeball. Huh. Yeah, fair enough. I guess she does sort of know everything that's going on in the base, but that's a little bit creepy. It's a little creepy. It's probably fine. Gaia! Hello!
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
You're not wrong. Let me just drop this kernel in here. Ka-chunk. Ka-chunk, there it is. Fishies. That's right, get in there, fishies. Be absorbed by your original host. Great.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
I mean, I can, but give me a second.
I'll be right down.
I just gotta...
I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Why does it sound like you're talking to me through my focus instead of just like directly to me when we're standing right in front of each other? Hello, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
How you doing? How's our progress doing? Beta.
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus.
To try and clear her head a
Told
little
her
bit.
to talk to you to see if she can help. She's Not what I expected.
What did you expect,
What
though?
were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I
She
guess.
doesn't know what situation he's in just yet.
And less pessimistic.
Well,
It is true, she overestimated our progress.
mm-hmm.
However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zenith.
I guess so.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
Or not. We are, each other, so it's hard to get along with someone who is you, I would say. Companions?
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world.
I mean, as much as we
Almost
know.
like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yeah.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered.
And we might still get Apollo back
For
from the
instance,
Zeniths, if possible.
Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague.
Yeah.
Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
I would imagine.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so.
Okay.
I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
That seems wise, I suppose. Let's see. About the old world? Old world discoveries, here we go.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city. Stanley Chen.
Turns out he's a Zenither.
Turns out he was a member of Far Zenith.
Yeah, that.
But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save
Because
it?
the entire world was going
The
down.
Zeniths, at their core, have proven to be exceptional survivalists.
Note that they're still alive 1,000 years later.
Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just
It's pretty impressive.
waiting for someone to come along and wake it up.
Apparently there's more old world discoveries.
When we were at the facility where we found Beta,
Yes,
there were records that said Far Zenith were researching embryogenesis.
which is part of why.
I know they trade their ectogenic
Here.
chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the first place?
Immortality
At this point, we can only speculate.
through cloning. Maybe.
Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship,
Maybe.
necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising.
Something like that, yes. Maybe they were planning on doing a thing where, like when there's an old wizard who then, takes on a mentee, who then, they then, use their soul to replace the mentee, take over their body, It's a repeating trap, essentially, where, they cultivate a new vessel, and then they take over the vessel, and then later on they do it again. Maybe that's what they were planning with the embryogenesis? I don't know. I have no idea. Do I have anything else I need to ask about subordinate functions? I feel like... Well, let's talk about Poseidon.
Were you able to make use of Poseidon?
Yes. Many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified.
Nice.
As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline.
Great.
According to my data, however, it appears a localized occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
I wonder why that is.
Maybe I'll look into it when I can.
Maybe. The coast. That seems kind of vague. Wait, why is Poseidon still highlighted? Do you have more to say about Poseidon?
So Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system.
Yes.
Is that why Poseidon went there?
Presumably, yes.
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions.
Yes, and then it covered with holograms of
Buried
coral.
and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
I guess.
Like 3 Osram showmen?
Something like that.
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
Nice of it not to repel me, huh? Let's see here. I feel like these other things we probably discussed already. It's just probably slightly more information now that... Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of stuff in here, and the thing is that I can't really remember what I've heard and what I haven't, you know? Let's talk about Zenith immortality. I feel like I've already asked you this, but...
So the Zeniths are the same people who left Earth.
We have talked about this.
Physically immortal. How'd they figure it out?
From what we know of Far Zenith, it is plausible that prominent geneticists and engineers were offered a place aboard the Odyssey.
Maybe we haven't discussed
in
this?
exchange for their expertise. Given enough time, technology, and resources, any challenge can be overcome.
Optimistic, but I suppose...
Like how Minerva eventually generated the deactivation codes for the Pharaoh Plague.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Wait a second, there are new topics here now. That wasn't something we discussed before. Okay, let's talk about their plans for Earth then.
Beta believes the Zeniths want to use the terraforming system to wipe out life on Earth. Start over, so they can build it how they want.
Further supporting our hypothesis.
Yes, we had discussed that, I think.
But why? Given their technology, they could wipe out the tribes of the world by easier means.
I suppose.
And if they're the same people who left Earth 1,000 years ago, wouldn't they want the biosphere to be as it was?
Who knows?
It is likely they adjusted to different planetary conditions in their colony on Sirius. They may be trying to recreate that environment here.
After all, they spent a lot more time in that environment than this one.
Serious. Their own personal playground.
Yeah, could be. Who knows? Zenith identities.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Verbena.
She's dead.
Beta said they were some of the most powerful people on Earth. Do you know anything about them?
Good question.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, because of
My personal
Apollo's gone.
database is limited to those who worked on Zero Dawn.
Sure, sure.
Additionally, it appears Far Zenith was quite secretive about their members.
Can't imagine why.
Only one, Oswald Dalgard, was ever publicly known.
Oswald Dalgard.
Right. He was the spokesperson back at their old launch facility.
Right.
What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are ruthless in pursuit of their goal.
You don't say.
To protect life on Earth, they must be stopped.
I suppose. And for that we probably need silence, but I'm not ready to admit that just yet, I'd bet you. The signal and other subordinate functions.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
Chaos.
I have wondered this myself.
For chaos.
So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
You think so?
A signal that precise would require thorough knowledge of the system.
Right, a traitor.
How could the Zeniths know that?
Traitor.
From the records on your focus, it appears Far Zenith had an informant during the development of Zero Dawn.
Indeed.
Hank Shaw. He was supposed to steal a copy of the system for Far Zenith.
Oh, right, the one who got
Elizabeth and Travis Tate caught him first.
sound blasted to death by
Yes.
Tate.
It is likely Far Zenith acquired knowledge on the system's design through him.
Probably.
Despite his failure.
Great. How about Far Zenith technology, though?
So from what Beta told me, I guess we can assume the Zenith's technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounters with them amply demonstrate, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors.
Yes, the Spectres.
Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
This does seem
They
familiar. I
seemed
feel like we talked
indestructible,
about this.
but that weapon the rebels used stripped their shield somehow.
Right.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart.
Right.
While we lack the anti-shielding weapon, were I to absorb Hephaestus and utilize it to create a large force of combat machines, no shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
I mean, you can tell
So does
yourself
hope.
that, but who knows?
Always.
Also, friggin' just flag down silence. I'm sure he knows what's going on with that thing, and if we can just, like, get over our pride, we could probably get that information out of him eventually. He's probably working on it regardless, but whatever, it's fine. I don't really want to swallow my pride with silence anyway. Listen, let's ask this question. Could Hephaestus help us defeat the Zeniths? I feel like we already talked about this, but let's just try it.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
As we've discussed, yes.
And to program their behavioral routines. or even control them directly.
Why doesn't Hephaestus do that already?
So you could build an army of machines. Attack the Zeniths and take them out.
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all.
Right, right.
So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army.
And that could never go bad.
Given the nature of the far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option.
Maybe.
I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill.
As you should.
No matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully your brain cannot be hurt by forcing you to have to kill people in this particular fashion. Is there anything about the missing subordinate
The
functions?
missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a... Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density, empowering my overall function. Unfortunately, as we now know they are in the possession of far Zenith.
That's the new part.
Attaining them in the short term is very likely impossible.
Yeah, you're
I guess
probably
our
right.
best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base.
What Zenith base?
But we'll need Hephaestus and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Maybe. Or silence. You never know.
Correct.
Great. Good talk. Time to go.
I guess I should get going.
As you say. Be well, Aloy.
I should probably cut out part of that subordinate functions conversation since we've had the conversation twice, right? Just skip to the part that was new. I'm thinking I'll probably do something like that. Guess you know at this point whether I did or not, don't you? Probably.
Okay. Data modules in.
Nice. Data modules in. Would that be this one over here? This one over here probably, right? Because I think they've been going in order, roughly. All right, let's select it. What you got for me? Probably that sort of heavily forested, almost rainforest-like area where the lowlanders live? Or did I find this in that area? Was it not quite, just like on the border of that area? Yeah, just on the border of that, where it meets the desert. I like these fuzzy trees. I like them. They have my support. Good job, fuzzy tree. There's nothing new for us to say once this is up, right?
Hey, Gaia.
All right,
It's
it
me.
goes away. It goes away immediately.
Aloy, did you wish to continue our discussion?
As it turns out, no. Bye.
I should be...
Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, cool. I can skip that. I've been hesitant to hit buttons to try and skip conversations. Maybe I shouldn't be if I know that I've seen it before. But then again, I'll probably miss the stuff that's new if I keep doing that continually. All right. Where have you seen what before? Oh, Varl's gone. Oh, right. Varl's over with Beta, who wants to talk to me, right? Right. Well, let's talk to Zoe, because she had something to say about something. Hello?
You're back.
I'm back. And you have nothing to say about anything. Okay, bye.
Head out.
I wish you well.
You do that. All right, cool. Is the chest refilled? Not yet. Okay, that's fine. So where's Varl and Beta? Downstairs? Presumably downstairs. This way. Hi,
I
Varl.
think that door had power before, but... looks like it's malfunctioning.
Which one? This one? Oh, it does look like it's malfunctioning. You're right. Just crammed the dang thing open. Whoops, I have to keep holding the button. Sorry. Just sticking spears and stuff for no good reason. There we are.
Looks like some kind of maintenance space.
Huh, that seems important. Great, got some watches. Got some shards, not very many. Oh, hey, one of these things. Okay, sure. Happy to. Yank. Yank! Honk. Okay, good.
I wonder where this leads.
Where indeed? Let's find out. That's a dead end. So this way? This way. And kick this open. Haunt. Okay.
Huh.
Power cells. Pick up energy cell. Where would you have me take the energy cells, though? Probably don't need to be sneaking, huh? Drop to ledge, okay. Climb down here. Ah! Power cells for this place. Let's open this box. Got those bracelets. Don't know what this is. Okay. Just need one for here, though, huh? Let's go ahead and grab one and toss it down here. We've got two, so I assume there's going to be another door beyond that. That's going to require another one. This is probably going to be some kind of a miniature puzzle, yeah? Seems likely, anyway. Insert! Boom.
That did it.
That sure did.
Aloy?
Hmm?
A bunch of lights just turned on up here. Was that you?
That was me.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Great. I did it. And now that door's open. Oh, and now I have access to the main of the ship, so if I find someplace else that needs an energy cell, I can now go get it. I see. I see. What is this thing right here? Oh, climbable. Well, I'm not where I thought I was. This is indeed a climbable elevator shaft, but I'm not in the passageway that led to that vent like I thought I was. Okay, so right up there is where I can get an energy cell. I'm on one floor down further than that. And this is the way to go meet with Varl and Beta, which is why I'm going to not do that, and instead look for a place where I can use a power cell. Yes, indeed. I have my priorities exactly straight. Don't even question me. Right up here. Okay. And we're back. All right. Bunch of lights came on, said Errand. I don't see the lights that came on, but I trust him. They probably did. Anything new in here? Just mustache. Nothing new in here. That's okay. Let me just grab this stuff out of there. Looks like I'm going to need more machine muscle. I sure do go through it fast. And head back out.
The door's unlocked now.
Which one? Which one? What one? This one?
There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
Hollow
This
projector.
room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks.
Seed banks.
From here, control center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
I see indeed. Let's read this, though. 2 caterpillars and chrysalises. Did I miss the first one? It's an audio data point. Okay. You know what we're going to do? We're going to play it out here, and then we're going to play it in there. Like this.
I've been tackling the design of the ag lab.
Mm-hmm.
Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626.
Mm-hmm.
Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower.
Not familiar.
We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around.
Fancy.
Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
And look at that. Aloy didn't say anything. I'm guessing she'll say something once the
Tackling the
something
design
playing
of the
out
ag
here,
lab.
right? But let's stop it. But the subtitles continue. And Aloy is not saying anything about it at all. Well, that's fine. Well, it's fine. It's okay. I accept it. Anyway, cool. So it's some kind of a crown flower. Apparently a lot of butterflies use it for metamorphosis. Something like that.
According to this console,
Hmm.
there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility.
Okay, what you said, a hollow
I can ask
projector.
Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
Sure, sure. Bear that in mind. Just talked to her for a while, though, so let's not do it right now. Apparently this place might be filled with seeds eventually. I imagine Zoe would probably like that. She seems to like plants and the cultivation thereof. Something like that. All right, cool. Well, great. What do we have over here? This is... Oh, hey, there you are.
The world is in peril, and we fight amongst ourselves.
Are we fighting amongst ourselves? Why are we fighting amongst ourselves? Who's fighting?
You look like you've been busy.
As do you.
I suppose. How's your training going?
Anything else you've been looking at with that focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert.
What knowledge?
I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What's that?
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert,
Okay.
if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you.
Carcass
They
of a water
called
element.
them seashells.
Oh, I see.
That sounds kind of gross.
A little bit. So that was just a joke. It was just a joke. Apparently, we don't know what seashells actually are. We didn't know that the rushing sound that if you hold it up to your ear, it sounds like the ocean, but it's not the ocean.
I
Got
better
it.
head out.
Okay, bye.
Be vigilant out there.
Always. Who's fighting though? You said we're fighting amongst ourselves. We seem. Oh, you mean like the Tenakth are fighting amongst themselves. You didn't mean like the people who are here. I get it. I understand. All right, let's quick stop by the place where I can manufacture thingies. What's this? Who's moved all their stuff into the showers? I mean, I'm guessing they're not wired up to work properly, but still, that seems a little weird, doesn't it? I'd say that seems a little bit weird. This room is what again? I have no idea. Wait, is this the... No, this isn't the hologram room. I don't know what this room is. It's just here. It's just hanging out. Okay, cool. This room is Zoe and Varl's. Yes. No business here. Okay, so where's the, That's what I need. The fabricator. There we go. Didn't I finish? Yeah. Okay, so we got bellowbacks. We got... Rollerbacks are not quite there yet. I don't have the primary nerve. Okay. And we don't have sack webbing for snap maws. I did need that sack webbing. Dang it. And I didn't even need the primary nerve. Well, don't I feel like an idiot. Okay, so I need 2 sack webbings and a primary nerve from a rollerback. Gotta bear that all in mind. But for now, let's go talk to Varl. Hey, Varl. Hey, Varl. Here we go.
Hi.
Unknown man.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus.
Does seem familiar.
She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
Was that from this game or the previous one? I can't remember. Hi.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Oh, right. It was the beginning of the first game. You watched it when you were a kid.
Something you need to tell me?
Hope you don't mind to interrupt your video.
I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff.
Okay.
You know, just getting to know each other, right?
Why are you talking about her like she's not here?
She told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
In what regard? Tilda.
You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Ah.
Go on.
I did, yes.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday when I had learned enough.
And did you?
And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff.
Okay.
Overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful.
By design, apparently.
She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
She got caught, presumably?
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab.
I did?
I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn.
Oh, okay.
She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Gotcha.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
Maybe. 1,000 years later. Ah, we have a new conversation to talk about. Okay, let's talk about Tilda.
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings.
Her paintings?
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
Not really.
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions.
Seems to be common with the Zeniths.
Back on Earth, she was an expert programmer.
Okay.
And she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Yeah, presumably.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
That's fair. That's fair. Being a little aggressive, sorry. Cool. Data channel.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
Well, presumably.
And
You've never actually seen a real home, though.
Never knew about it. To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
Very clever, Tilda. Gotcha. This is a long, awkward pause. Okay, the house. Let's talk about the house.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
Apparently.
I could see white caps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked.
She spent a lot of time on this, no doubt.
She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
Do you suppose she made that briefly after leaving Earth, or did she just retain the memory really, really well? We've never had a human who lived for 1,000 years, so I don't know how well you would retain such things. But I know with normal, like, physical degradation, your memories don't last that long. But if they managed to overcome physical degradation, which it sounds like they did, then maybe she should just remember it. No idea. Paintings and files.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
Did
it interest you? I liked her media portal.
Media portal?
It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around.
Never heard of it.
A family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the hot zone crisis.
She's about to interrupt you.
But did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves?
Honestly, Aloy, you're the problem here.
No. Any information about them was redacted.
Of course. As soon as she gets excited about something, you shoot her down, Aloy. You really gotta chill a bit, you know that? I know, you're worried about things. So is she, really. She's more worried than you about the time frame we're working with, but you're never gonna get along at this rate. She cut you off.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is.
Well, probably
when
she got
I finally
caught.
met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed.
So she didn't get caught, but she had to hide it.
Matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
Okay. Great. You've got to be more patient, Aloy. You really, really have to be more patient. That's all there is to it. This Varl seems pretty chill. Whoa!
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take.
So are you?
I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is.
Yeah, and she can probably hear you
I'm
on the other side of the
sorry.
door, dummy.
She's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk.
Oh, right, the ribs thing. I just slept on the floor for a few days and I was fine.
When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name.
I mean, yeah, he was my dad.
But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
I'm probably not in the mood to be talking about it right now.
But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn.
I'd imagine she does.
And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Maybe.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
You don't need to. You've got a breath-holding device now. Don't open it. Leave her alone. Leave her alone, Aloy. Thank you. Okay, great. Great. Okay. Well. So now it wants me to go get Demeter. That does make sense. That does make sense. Oh, everybody has new things to talk about now. Okay. Cool. Hi, Varl. What's up?
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
So what are we going to talk about? Oh, we have lots to talk about. Okay, well, let's do this. Companions.
You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths.
Mm-hmm.
To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool.
That's pretty much
Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Yeah, I mean, that's how they do.
We have to stop them.
Cool, good talk. Anything to do with your training?
How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I had thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace.
I would imagine so.
Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time.
Presumably. You would know, I suppose. Let's talk about the Zeniths.
It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
They were very successful in everything they did.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding. Any chance we can use that against them?
I'm surprised we haven't discussed this
Silence
before.
made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Silence, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet.
We could ask him, except that I smashed the only line of communication I've got with him. Let's talk about the Zeniths some more.
What do you make of this Tilda the Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta.
Quite possibly.
Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone?
Maybe.
But
It's
whatever she
Elizabeth,
wanted,
by the way.
I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
I suppose you
Oh,
know.
well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Yeah, that definitely seems to be the case. Work them against each other if at all possible. I guess we are going to talk about my dad, though. All right, sure. Let's talk about my dad.
You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive.
I'm surprised you don't already know that.
That seems like ages ago. So much has happened since what I'm doing now. I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The Sacred Lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
Hopefully, eventually I'll
I
have time.
understand.
Just not yet.
Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the proving,
Right.
it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But good point nonetheless. Good point nonetheless. They love these slightly too long pauses after these important conversations. Wow, Rost is off the table as a conversation topic. Well, fine. Bye.
I should get back out there.
We'll be here if you need us.
Yeah, sounds good, man. All right, let's talk to Zoe then. Hoi. Hello.
Aloy.
That's me.
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us.
A little bit.
I wish there was something I could do to help.
If there is, go for it.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
Cool, thanks. Ah, look at all this stuff. Okay, the companions aspect.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
Are you serious?
Of course not.
Okay.
Good.
So you don't really like
I was
him
going for a couple of broken bones.
Great.
He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now.
I'm glad neither of you's
Next
dead
time
then.
He's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Ideally.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Yeah, you can probably use that from time to time. Companions.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Okay.
Are you okay?
That doesn't sound like...
You and Varl have been friends for a while?
Yeah.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
What's her title? The War or something?
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora.
It is War Chief.
Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
No doubt.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me.
I feel like there's more information that should be communicated here,
not
but...
being able to ask Varl directly.
He's also standing right
Don't worry
there.
about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
Don't test her. Your training.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world.
Uh-huh.
Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today.
Yeah, more than that
Can you
even.
imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms.
I suppose it's possible somewhere
Though I
around
know
here.
that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult.
Hmm.
At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines.
Right.
Her memory honors them.
Of course, now Hephaestus is making them into killer robots, but nevertheless, I see your point. More training stuff?
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum?
Oh, sure.
From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from. Like you've done here for us.
Have I?
Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
Kind of like a
That
makeshift
sounds
Apollo?
Crowded, but nice.
I mean, I probably wouldn't stay here, but you know what? That sounds like a good idea for somebody else to do, for sure. The Zeniths.
The Zenith did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
That's something anyway.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals.
Yep.
Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay.
Yep.
I've never heard of anything so selfish.
Hmm.
To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place.
I mean, they couldn't die here anyway, you know?
Despicable.
Yeah, I suppose he would have strong opinions about that. That makes sense. But apparently I have nothing else to say about the matter, so... Sorry to hear it. Bye!
I should get going.
Good luck on your search.
Thank you. I guess probably now Kotalo probably has new stuff to say, huh? Since I didn't talk to him after I talked to Beta. Yeah, that's exactly what the situation is. Hello, Kotalo. How you doing?
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
All right, let's see what we can talk about. Look at all this stuff. Companions.
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes.
I would imagine it does.
I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me.
I suppose, yeah.
It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
Sure. Cool. All right, companions?
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to.
Really? Why's that?
I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
Never
You
had
get used
salve-brush.
to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing.
Probably. He seems like a affable sort of guy usually. But apparently that's all we have to say about it. Let's talk about your training.
Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before.
It's super convenient, right?
Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me.
Now that you can read, I guess.
I think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
And now you know my secret. So now you must die. Your training?
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations and an acceptable training facility.
Okay.
Though it could use some more color.
Probably true.
Duly noted.
Not that I'd have anything to do with the decor. Well, let's talk to Gaia about that at some point. Anyway, bye!
I should get going.
If I can help in some way, say the word.
Oh, sure.
I will. Thank you.
Bye, Kotalo. You seem like a solid guy. Okay, Erend. Saved you for last. How you doing? I guess I didn't talk to Beta. She probably doesn't want to talk to me, right? Let's find out if she wants to talk to me. I'm guessing that she doesn't. But you never know. How do I... Wait, what was that? Oh, hey, thing.
Beta's been difficult to figure out.
I can't imagine why.
She's just so closed off.
Yeah, it's like someone is pushing her into herself every time you talk to her.
That the one called Tilda abandoned her, but I can't get her out of her shell.
You treat her like a source of information and nothing else.
Maybe nothing can.
I mean, maybe try harder? Honestly, Aloy, come on now.
I know Varl meant well, bringing up Rost. I guess it's hard to talk about.
Yeah, true.
With everything going on, it feels easier to set those memories aside. At least for now.
Just focus on the murder. Totally understand. Anything else in here? No? No. Okay. All right. Let's go see if Beta wants to talk to me. I'm guessing again that she does not. They did. It's true. No further comment? That's fair. They did. We do. It's a thing. It's kind of fun. Beta!
It's you.
It's me. You probably don't want to talk much, but let's try it anyway, huh?
Hey, I just, wanted to see how you're doing.
I'm fine.
Okay.
And look,
want to talk
earlier.
Forget it. Was there anything else?
Apparently there's not. Sorry to bother you. There are questions. What have you been up to?
So have you been able to make use of your expertise?
I guess so. Gaia transferred a lot of data on Hephaestus to study.
And? Any insights?
It looks like it's been modifying its code, increasing in size and complexity over the years. There's a lot to analyze still.
Of course, makes sense.
Okay, well, keep at it, I guess.
You're smarter than any of us, so keep at it, yeah. Questions about Tilda seems like a loaded subject, but let's talk about the other companions first. How is everybody doing?
So have you been upstairs at all?
Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me.
Unlike some of us around here, huh?
I think he does.
Aloy? Guess there's more to say on that front. What you got?
Have you talked with anyone else in the base?
I speak with Gaia.
Sure. Through the
She asked me how
focus.
I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI.
She's very smart.
It's all thanks to Elizabeth.
Which is...
She believed Gaia had to care, not
us.
just follow her programming orders.
Right.
No. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all.
I suppose that's true.
I guess so.
Tilda, huh? These look like the same questions as from before, but you got anything else to say on it?
What else can you tell me about Tilda?
This is exactly the same conversation, isn't it?
What about herself? Did she ever talk about
This is
her
exactly
life
the
on
same
Earth,
conversation,
how she
Aloy.
joined the Zeniths?
She was
Something
the
like
first
that?
real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
And yet, now it shows as grayed out, where before it, yeah, the other ones are still highlighted. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna click through them. They're gonna be exactly the same. I'm gonna click through them. We're gonna skip it. I'll see you in a minute.
You said that Tilda...
Cool, great. I don't know why those all showed as if we hadn't spoken about them, but now we've spoken about them. Good job, us. All right, bye.
That's enough for now.
Good.
Good. Sorry. We're both a lot to handle, I guess. All right, let's go talk to Erend. I hope we eventually figure things out. Beta and I. Hi, Erend.
Hey, Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down at that basement for a while.
A little bit.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
I don't get along with other me very much.
What can I do for you?
Sorry. Let's talk about companions.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
Sounded like you earned it.
So I hear.
I made one joke.
Yeah, an
about
ethnic
how they,
joke.
You know, eat grass a lot.
But they don't.
How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
That's not what they eat.
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Hopefully you learned a lesson.
Just Try not to get hurt.
More than you deserve anyway. Companions.
I see someone's been playing Strike.
Apparently.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things.
You should try playing Katalo. It's a Tanakh game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, sure, Tanakh. Sure he won't try and kill me if I win?
Man, you're racist.
Pretty sure.
Anyway, companions?
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape.
Sure, sure.
With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew.
Is it actually a good brew, what you brought in?
Sister always said. Anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Thanks.
Maybe another time.
Not right now, yeah. A little busy. A little busy. How's your training going?
You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms.
Holofilms.
Like images put together to tell a story.
Sure, sure.
They were made to look like they were the real thing.
Yeah.
The Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
No, probably, yeah. But, I mean, how would we possibly sell it to them? No idea. Anyway, you're training?
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything.
Well, yes, that's
I
important.
did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us.
Yes, true.
Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars.
Well, sure, they weren't hostile
Even
at the
let
time.
Damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. That's half the fun.
Is it?
You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
Fair enough, I suppose. But I guess we'll see how things work out in the future. I don't know. Robot bartenders could come back. You never know. All right. I do want to play Strike with you, but we're going to do it after I start a new clip, all right? All right. Bye.
I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess. Do be careful.
You still resent it, huh? He just hates being literate so much. Anyway, so I guess I spent the entire episode in the base catching up with people, but apparently you got to do that sometimes. It's an amazing amount of material you have to sift through here in the base with all the different people and talking about all the other different people, and every time something happens, they all want to update you on it. I mean, it makes sense. I enjoy it. I do. But it means that occasionally we're going to have episodes like this where I just kind of hang out in the base and chat with my people. So, yeah. If I get more compatriots down the line, you can bet that it's going to get even longer, the time we have to spend here in the base catching up with everyone, because more people is more time. That's how it goes. But I'm going to play Machine Strike with Erend. So if you don't care to see that, now's your time to shuffle on out. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you coming to see the show, as always. And if you do want to see Machine Strike, well, give me a second to start a new clip, and we'll get right on that, okay? Okay, see you soon.
That weren't used for sneaking. Got it.
Important information that Erend is researching over there. Sneakers. I've heard that that's actually like a regional dialect term, sneakers. I grew up with the term sneakers, but apparently it's not native to where I live. It's just like maybe further out east or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, sneakers. Yeah, we don't sneak too much in sneakers. It's fine though. You could sneak in sneakers if you wish to. Whatever. Hi, Erend. Let's play some Machine Strike. No. I mean, yes, one very important one. Do you want to strike?
I see you've got Strike set up. Mind if I have a go at it?
Mind if I just wipe the walls with you?
Sure. Let's do it.
Unless you're better than I expect you're going to be, Erend. Random board. Not completed. Random board. You got some nice pieces there. Got a Ravager, I see. And then what is that there? The second one over? Oh, no, that is a Ravager. That's the Ravager. And then that other thing is like a Scrapper or something. Okay, sure. Random board. You got it. Let's modify my set. How come I can use my set now? It only retains it sometimes. It's really, really weird. And I've got a pull type Widemaw now. Look at me go. Look at me go. We're going to get rid of a Grazer. We're going to get rid of my Skydrifter. And we're going to put in the Widemaw. Because I want to try it out. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's try this.
Let's do this.
Okay. I see we've got swamps right off the bat. Okay. You put in a Fanghorn. Okay. Cool, 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 good. How do we want to go about this? The Widemaw pull type, right? 2 movement, 2 range, 3 damage, and it pulls things 1 square closer. Okay. And, it's now wide maws have no advantage in swamps. It's the crocodiles that do. Okay. I'm gonna put my wide maw here. Rollerback. Holy crap, you've got a rollerback? Amazing. Okay. Cool. I wonder if I came into this too cocky-like. Ravager here. Skydrifter. Okay. Okay. Gonna drop my Leaf Lasher between my 2 powerhouses. Scrounger. Okay. Scroungers are fast. Glidhawk there. Okay.
My turn.
You got 5 pieces to my 4. I see. Fanghorn moves into the swamp for some reason.
What you got.
And the rollerback advances. Rollerbacks only have 5 health. Retaliate. Rotates towards its attacker and inflicts 1 damage if it's in range. Okay, so they attack from 2 squares away. If it's within 2 squares, it automatically retaliates. Wow, that's rough. That's really rough. Okay, Scrounger, Fanghorn, Skydrifter, Scrounger. A grand total of 6 victory points among them. I'm going to have to fight the rollerback in order to win. Okay. Okay. Ravager can't reach anything to shoot at. Although if I went to there and overcharged him, he could. But that's probably not worthwhile. Wide Maw does pull type. Wide Maw is pull type. But only has two range. Okay. How do we want to go about this? I'm going to advance the Ravager up to here. And move the Glinthawk up to here. I'm stalling, admittedly, but like... Let's see what Aaron's going to do here. Rollerback advances. Rollerback attacks. Okay. And the Ram approaches as well. The Rollerback is overcharging.
I'm done.
Wow. Okay. Okay, Aaron. Sure. Sounds good. I feel like I can probably... It's because you're in the mountains, huh? My Wide Maw's about to die, which is unfortunate. 3 damage if I move up there, but I take a damage as well because it's, because of how this game works, because I'm attacking him in the front. That will kill him, though. Mutually assured destruction. I come out on top in that situation. So sorry about this Wide Maw, but we're going with it.
There it goes.
There it does. Okay, so you got a Fanghorn, a Scrounger, and a Skydrifter off in the corner. Okay. 1 damage, 3 damage. Oh, this is the Ravager, of course. Well, that's actually a great move. Yeah. We'll move up into the mountains and strafe that fella. Strafe that fella real good. And because I'm attacking from the corner like this, I don't have to worry about, You have an advantage in mountains. I don't have to worry about clashing or anything like that. I could overcharge, kill the Fanghorn. I think that's not a bad idea, in fact. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah.
And it's out.
Quite so. Okay, enter.
Okay, I can do this.
You can't, I'm afraid. At this point, I think it's pretty much too late for you. But you're you're certainly welcome to try. Wow, you left your Scrounger in a puddle with its back facing the plains. I guess we'll Glinthawk him real good from the back, and he'll die. And I win.
Yep, you win.
I sure do. Great. Did it. I got $100. Difficulty beginner. Oh, Aaron is a beginner. Aaron needs to learn. I see. Okay. So probably he'll get better over time as you play, maybe? But probably I'll have to come back later and then he'll get better, right?
Always good to take your mind off things for a while, huh?
I guess. No hard feelings then? Great. Cool. He seems to have taken that well. Wait. Why is it highlighted again? It's highlighted as if it was different. Have you learned? Have you already advanced? Let's find out.
Want to play a quick game of Strike?
Why not?
No, he's still a beginner. Let's still get 100 shards off of him if I beat him. And it seems like bullying at this point. Is it the same? No, he's got a different set of creatures this time. Okay, let's see if anything's different at all. I'm guessing it won't be.
Good luck to the both of us.
Yeah, sure. Wow, the swamps are in weird positions today. Rollerback. Wait, this is exactly the same pieces. Why did it look different to me? Why am I so incompetent at this game? I ask you. I ask you. Glint Hawk. Okay, it is slightly different. He's got a couple different pieces. Stalker. Interesting. My wide maw to the corner.
Time to make a move.
Okay, go for it. Glint Hawk approaches, enters the swamp. Rollerback enters the swamp. What are you doing, Errand? Stock. Again, about 1 combat power. Right. Well, I can ravage you pretty good. I take 1 damage for it, but honestly, it's probably worthwhile, isn't it? Boosh. Boosh.
Off the board they go.
Yep, okay. And the rollerback did retaliatory damage because that's what rollerbacks do. It's just part of how they work. Makes perfect sense. And, is there someone I can kill the rollerback with? Probably best to just overcharge. No, we'll Glint Hawk him. We'll Glint Hawk him. That'll be fine. I'll take a damage, but it's okay.
One piece left. That's no biggie.
Right, as you say. So the rollerbacks retaliate even if they are in the process of dying. That is interesting. That is interesting. What should you do? Whoa.
Oh boy.
Nice.
1 piece left.
Nice. Very nice, Aaron. That was a good one.
You're up.
What was it that I had out there? The Glint Hawk? Right, the Glint Hawk's dead. That's okay. So I'm going to sprint out here. I'm going to overcharge, and I'm going to yank you into the swamp. Like that. And then I'm going to... Well, I would strafe my own dude if I do that. Can the Leap Lasher get there? It can. Does 2 damage just like anybody else. Huh. Can't overcharge the wide maw again, of course. Wait, why don't I just attack from here? This is perfectly fine. And then overcharge. Can I not? Oh, I can't. There we go. I have to move first, and then I can... okay, there we go.
Looks like you got me. Not that I'm surprised.
Right, so this is bullying. I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone. I'll give you some time to get better, okay? Okay.
That was fun.
Glad you enjoyed it. Poor Aaron. Just hitting him up for 100 shards per loss, and there's no way he has any chance of winning. Not fair at all. Anyway, bye.
I have to get going.
I do.
Good luck.
I have big old machines to bully instead of you. Okay, cool. Well, you know what? That was exceedingly brief. So here's what I'm going to do. Remember how I said initially at the beginning of this episode that I was going to go around and gather up all the sunken... go to all the sunken zones and... Wait, should I do that? Should I do that? I technically told the people who didn't want to watch Strike that that's all that was happening in the last portion of this episode. Should I do that? Yes. Yes, I'm doing it. I'm going to a campfire, and I'm going to go examine a whole bunch of holes, watery holes in the ground. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing. That's where we're going. All right? Hang on. Here we go. First, top right corner. Can I fast travel to the Daunt Cavern? I can. What? I didn't know I could just do that. That's amazing. Yeah, it just takes me right to the puddle. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, well, let's see what we got in this first hole in the ground. The first of several. Of course, some of these are going to still have blockaded paths that I can't do anything about, but, like, you gotta start somewhere. Let's see. It said there was a blocked path in here somewhere, right? Down there. Over here? Over here. Get the box. Search for passageways. Over here, maybe? Ah, I see. I'm not nearly so far down the passage as I thought I was. Right, so we just head into this chamber, and then we head for the bottom. Okay, well, there's green shine right off the bat, so that's something. Grab the green shine.
You can trade this green shine.
Maybe you can. It kind of doesn't look like there's anything else down here. Some supply boxes. Is that really it? Does the map give any indication that I've already been here and looted the stuff then? Let's have a look. I guess I can't tell from in here, can I? Wait, there's definitely a chamber down there. Ah, rock barrier. Can be cleared with prying force, and I can just do that now that I have the ability to breathe down here. I get it. Prying force. Pry open. Chunk. Perfect. I was wondering, because I know obviously the metal flowers are going to be a whole, they're going to be their own whole little thing. See, where I need to fishes. Not real fishes. They can't be scanned, so they're not real fishes, but they are fishes. Green shine. Is that all there is in here? Is a bunch of green shine? Yeah, it seems like it. Nothing wrong with that, though. I like green shine. In any case, like the metal flowers, sure, I'm going to have to learn to program metal flowers. We'll get there. We'll get to that. But I was wondering about these underwater, just like rocky barriers. It didn't seem like something that I was going to... It didn't seem like an ability that I was going to learn, right? I wasn't going to be able to just figure out a way to move rocks better. It's just that I couldn't move rocks at all because I couldn't breathe down here. That makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. Collect all green shine from a sunken cavern to complete it. Okay, so that's mainly what they have in sunken caverns, is green shine chunks of various types. Is that everything? Gotcha. It kind of seems like that may be what we're dealing with here. Just straight up green shine. And nothing wrong with that. I'll need it for my weapons after all. Okay, let's get out of here. If I can find the exit. That way. It doesn't show as being completed. The first sunken cavern doesn't show as being completed. Oh boy. Okay, let's go back. What's that? Green shine. There was one more sliver. How do I get it? How do I get it? Maybe it's down inside the hole. There we go. Got it.
I might trade for something good.
Sunken Cavern Dante is completed. It shows when it's completed. Okay, all right. Well, that I can work with. That I can understand. Okay, cool. So just keep looking until it tells you you're done. Got it. Sounds good. On to the next one. They might all be like this, in which case I may skip the process. Okay. Next Sunken Cavern. There we are. This place right here. Right? Wrong? Oh, it didn't actually take me there. It lied to me. Or did it not? Did it? Oh, that's right. This is where it is. It's just really hard to see. Yeah, it was really hard to find the first. Yeah. This is it. This is it. I don't know why it messed with me a little bit there, but it messed with me a little bit. It's fine. We figured it out. We figured it out. Down we go. Into the hole. Down, please. Thank you. Collect all the green shine to complete it. Yeah, that's... They're all going to be green shine based, huh? That's fine. I do need green shine. This way. Okay. All right. The claustrophobic little crack. I do remember this. And I went in here and I drowned. Absolutely I drowned. Because there's no possible way you can survive if you don't have the breathing device yet. And indeed I didn't. Oh wow, look at all that. There's a lot in the next room over. Okay, so I have to just break through this barrier here. Down there? Down there, maybe. Where's the rock barrier you're talking about? There it is! There it is! You can just scan it from weird angles, and so it's hard to tell exactly what you're dealing with. But this is the place. Perfect. And all the rocks just sort of disintegrate. Conveniently. Because I put a spear in them, and they knew they weren't wanted anymore. That's how it works. to the surface. Let's see what we've got in here. It looks a little different than the other sunken caverns, in that this one's not entirely underwater. Okay, so we get up top here. But there's green shine all over the dang place. It's just a matter of getting to it, huh? Well, since I'm up here, I should probably stick to the high road first. That's a nice looking cluster. Looks like I just have to do a running leap and drift to it.
Going down.
There we go. There we go. Got the sliver. Got the supplies, such as there are. Go ahead and grab this cluster. Although what I need is a slab. I need another actual green shine slab. It's just, those are pretty hard to come by, as it turns out. Some there, some there. Is that everything? We'll soon find out. Got that one. And right over here to finish it up.
Nice.
That was it.
Positive green shine.
Indeed. All right, cool. Let's get out of here. Where's the hole that I crawled through to get here? Does it sit here? Absolutely not. Huh. Well, good thing I can breathe infinite. I can breathe forever down here because I have no idea where the exit is. There it is. There it is. Got it. Got it. Man, even with infinite air, it's kind of terrifying, yeah? Getting yourself into an underwater cavern and you can't find the way back out again. Horrific. Stuff of nightmares it is. Maybe just for me. I don't know. Getting trapped underwater is... it seems quite fearful to me. But maybe not everybody has the same experience. I don't know. Either way, on to the next one. That quest. I'll do that first time next episode. Drowned Gullet. Okay. Which way is the Drowned Gullet? Right there. Right, that right there. This is the one where I came down on it from above and I wound up inside an area I wasn't supposed to be able to access. And then I was confused as how to leave because you were supposed to get in through this hole. And I didn't. Drowned Gullet. A very descriptive name, that. Whose gullet do you suppose it is that's drowning from this situation? Did I turn around, go out the wrong way? I'm going out the wrong way, aren't I? Okay, so where does this path actually go? To the right. That way? That way! Here we go. And then along this way. Is there anything actually in here? Doesn't seem like it. This is a rather long passageway. I suppose it makes sense that you weren't supposed to be able to get to the other side of it, but, you know, coming down on it from above, it turns out, is a pretty straightforward way to do that. Stealth. Why would I need stealth? Who knows? And we're on the other side of the gullet. But,
Looks like a facility used to be here. The place got hit hard.
A facility?
The vault mentioned in the recordings should be in here somewhere.
The vault? Mentioned in the... What are you talking about, Aloy?
To follow the coordinates.
I have no idea what you're talking about. The vault mentioned in the recordings? Sure. What coordinates? I'm really not sure what she's talking about, I'll be honest. But I definitely need to kill that crocodile over there. Absolutely I do. Quick scan. It could, but we're not going to do it. Instead, we're going to just BAM! And then we're going to do it again. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do at all. There we go. There. Nice. Knock that bit off. Let's get another one. Nah, don't move your head in the way. Come on. Your head's not useful to me. There we go. Good, good, good. One more shot and it's down. Perfect. Okay. That will be a Sack webbing for me. Then we're gonna shoot you in the face. Oh, hi! Okay, cool. I'm at a decided disadvantage in a melee fight with a machine, as always. Let's try this weapon. You're an Apex, aren't you? You're an Apex Leaf Flasher. Ow! Dang, that does a lot of shock damage. No, thank you. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Then we're gonna shoot you in the face. We're gonna shoot you in the cargo claw, if at all possible. I can't really even see it down there, though. Ugh. It all looks the same. It all looks like one big mesh of machine bits. Ow. Right there. Too fast. You're too fast. Just too fast for the likes of me. Okay. Right there. Okay, that's good. Okay, got something off your back. So not the thing I'm going for. I want the other shock unit out of there. Get the other shock unit off. Scan them. There we go. Okay, you read my movements. That's unfortunate. Saw which way I was going and just did not let me do it. Ow. Okay. Going for that unit on your back, but you have to hold still or I can't do the damage. There. That's good. That's great, in fact. That's great. And we're gonna knock. No, no need. Let's just go stab him to death. Great, got him. Apex Leaf Flasher down. Grab the Glow Blast. There was another one, though, wasn't there? There was another one I was in combat with. What happened to them? Oh, they're still around somewhere. Oh, there they are. Okay, grab that. Sack webbing. Open up the dispersal tanks. Good. Alright, and then you're over here. We're going to try and knock your thing off of your back before you even get a chance to engage me. Hopefully, anyway. There we go. Make it glow. Oh, hi. Didn't quite hit it. How unfortunate. Guard block. Nope, didn't get it. Got something, but not what I was going for. Okay, nice shock attack. Cool. There's that flash. There's your namesake. There we go. Enemy spot removed. Now we want to shoot that thing off your butt. Good. No more shock attacks for you. Get on the other side of you. Well, that still hurts, but not nearly as much. There's tail slam. Rest. Not really. Oh, hey, you've been acidified. Oh, right, that's my 4% chance. My 4% chance corrosion coil. Wasn't expecting to see that trigger. Great.
Now we just have to get to the vault.
The vault, she says. I wonder what she's talking about. Got the glow blast. Okay. Oh, hey, someone put a canister in the wall over there. Well, let's go disable that. Probably just go and grab it off the wall, right? There we go. Is that the vault right ahead of me, then?
Well, we'll have to worry about running out.
There's some blue light coming up from the under the ground. I suspect that's going to be the vault. I genuinely don't remember hearing about this at all. Oh yeah, it's a vault, all right.
This looks promising.
It sure does. Honestly, who told me about this? Why do I know about this? It doesn't seem familiar in the least. Also, there doesn't seem to be much here. Okay. Got myself a Swiss Army knife, or whatever that's worth.
This must be the vault in the data I found.
What?
3 empty slots.
What vault?
Guess I'm missing 2 keys.
Huh. Vault key. I genuinely don't remember finding this whatsoever. 1 vault key removed. Okay. So there's some kind of a vault here in this sunken gullet, or whatever it's called. Wait, what is that that's trying... Oh, it's a corruptor! It's just a corruptor trying to force its way in, and then it got deactivated in the process. Fortunately for me, that means I can get in where I couldn't otherwise. Huh, interesting. Drowned Gullet, that's the place. So Drowned Gullet, there's some kind of a vault. I need more keys than I've got, so I'm going to have to come back here later. Okay, good to know. I genuinely don't remember that in the least, so sorry about that. Whatever it is, I forgot, but I'll keep an eye out for vault keys, I guess. Uh-oh. You can't override apexes. Hey, guess what? It turns out you can't override apexes. I was absolutely going to just try and casually override that apex wide maw, and it's not possible. It's specifically disabled. Hephaestus has taken measures, and you cannot control his works when he wants you to not, apparently. Good to know. Feel like a dope for not noticing sooner, but yeah, that's the thing. All right, cool. Bear that in mind from the future, hopefully. Okay, Restless Wield. Guessing I just need to hurl myself into this, hold on a second, is this here? It's this here! Cool. Alright, down I go. Man, though, it's like it's just a horrifying spiral into the underwater zone. I'm really glad that I don't have to worry about breathing anymore, but man, I would not want to come here at all. Not in the least. Not for a moment. This looks like Fire Gleam. It is Fire Gleam. They don't glow red necessarily underwater. That's good to know. Huh. I thought they always glowed red whenever I was nearby. Not this one, though. Maybe it's just an older specimen of it? I really have no idea. But either way, very subtle. Very difficult to detect. Collect all green shine. It's one of these, huh? Okay, you got it. Grab that. Around this way. Ugh. Yeah, this is exceedingly uncomfortable for me. Also, did I go in a big circle? I feel like I may have. This seems like the way back to where I came from, doesn't it? I can't tell. Oh, you're fine. Quit your whining, Aloy. No, this is a separate cavern. Okay, cool. Green shine sliver. Can't. I can climb that. Okay. Climb this. Green shine here as well. Okay. Big chunk there. Ow. Ancient supplies. Who's this? No idea. Is there any, like, documentation lying around? To help me identify this strange, lonely corpse? No? Actually, doesn't seem like it, strangely. And that is Fire Gleam. Okay. Guess I'll blow that up. Hope I didn't just miss some green shine on the way up, or the way through the underwater passage to get here. It's quite possible, though, as I was trying to kind of trying to hurry to get through it. Okay. That's one way to not get exploded. Just run off a cliff. They'll never catch you for running off a cliff. Oh, and this just leads to out. I see. I see. That means there is still or green shine in here, huh? Whoops, fell off. It's okay. Alright, give me a second. I gotta go through this cavern with more detail, apparently. Down there. There's a further cavern down below. What do you know about that? And in it we have a cluster and a chunk.
Grab this green shine off carefully.
Got it. Anything else down here? No. Okay. Let's get out of here then. If at all possible. I don't know where the exit is. Man, this makes me uncomfortable. I really don't like this. Yeah, I'm not gonna drown. Yeah, nothing can possibly go wrong, but it just feels bad. It just feels bad being in a cavern on the bottom of the ocean, fishing around for a way to possibly exit, losing your sense of direction. Can't tell which way is up anymore. I mean, I sort of can because I have a built-in compass in my face, but doesn't feel good. Freedom. Okay. Anything else of interest up here? That wall is partially climbable, but not very climbable. Not sure why it bothers being climbable, in fact. I mean, aside from that, you know, it's a wall, it can do what it wants. There's only one more that I know about. Oh no, there's two. There's two. Okay. First to the gouge, then to the shining wastes, and then we're gonna call it good. Hello? Hi. What the heck are you doing here? I just got to fast travel. You don't get to be standing there when I fast travel. How dare you? How dare you? Well, fortunately, they shouldn't be able to follow me into the sunken caverns, so I guess that's fine. All right, in I go. Hold up. This doesn't seem to lead anywhere. Huh. So how am I supposed to enter the sunken cavern? I do remember finding this passageway and not really knowing what to do with it. Is there another way in? There is.
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay. There must be another passageway.
Just keep us covered, okay?
Here you are.
Here I am.
Stick to your ground.
Okay, hang on. Sunken cavern, the gouge. Over here. No, that's the only entrance. The other entrance seems to be underneath the rock, so that's not actually possible for me to do anything with, right? There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. Maybe if I, like, float across? No, that's nothing. Huh. I'm unclear on this one. That's... I don't know a way to get up there. Okay. I'm gonna try and aim for the back exit. What the heck was that? Who did that? Yeah, apparently. What threw that rock? What is that? Rebel Conqueror. They just throw giant rocks? Okay, interesting. Oh, hey. Are those dire horns or plow horns? Plow horns. Cool. Oh, right. These are the ones that I fought the one time. I came up out of the hole and they were off fighting the plow horns, and the plow horns actually killed all of them, didn't they? I feel like that's a thing. Okay. All right. Let's just scale this. I'm trying to get here. It seems like that's not possible, though. That way. Okay, well, first things first, let's just climb this. Jump, Aloy. You can do it. There you go. Okay, so it's that there. Yeah, that's subterranean, isn't it? That hostile. Wonder who they're talking about. No idea. The gouge. gouge. Okay, well, let's go for what it's marking as the gouge here, yeah?
Glide in.
Okay. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how I'm expected to get into this one.
Did you see that?
Y'all saw nothing. Clearly I need some way to get up on that ledge, and I don't have a way to climb up there. So I think I can't actually do this one yet. Disappointing though that is, I think I have to come back here. Maybe the Wings of the Ten is going to give me some sort of ability that allows me to get up there. But honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea. So let's just get to a campfire. It's fine. We're fine. Just climb. Thank you.
You!
Me. Bye.
It's that Outlander!
It's me. Ow. Okay. Campfire. Oh, you're right behind me, huh? That's unfortunate. Cool. Have one of these, why don't you? Boom. Wow, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I wanted it to. Right in the face, and nobody cares, huh? Impressive. There we go. Oh, and now he's very angry, but I'm not sure what good that's gonna do him. Thank you, Plowhorn. You're a big help. You know that? Because you really are.
Wasn't enough.
Okay. Oh, hey, I died! I hit the wrong button and I died. How far back is that going to take me? Oh, right here. Cool. Just run. Just run. It's fine. We're fine. Can I fast travel, please? No? Okay. Oh, it didn't. It. Okay. There. And then we're gonna hit you again. Wow, that's not really helping, is it? Okay. Stop it, man. Stop it. Okay, okay, I got gooped by the Plowhorn. There we go. There we go. I'm gooped, but I don't care too much. I'm just gonna shoot you in the face. Great. You dead? You're dead. Thank goodness. 34 shards. Hi. Could you not? It'd be really cool if you didn't. I appreciate your help earlier and all that, but like, you could just leave me alone. That'd be fantastic. There we go. Horns are off. And off you go to somewhere. Could you just go away? Like, I don't have any business with you. I don't want to kill you. I just have to because you're trying to kill me. Honestly, you're being juvenile about this. It ran away. Where are its horns? There are its horns. Grab the horns. And we're going to attempt to leave. It will not let me. Okay. No leaving. Let me just kill you. If at all possible. There we go, and you're dead. And that's the only thing that had eyes on me, right? So I should be able to leave now, right? Hopefully. Go. Seed dispenser. And let's go. Please. Please. Just let me leave. The combat is happening too close to me. Is that what's going on? Listen, how about if I do this? Then will you let me? It will not. Ridiculous.
Is this easy?
Bunch of bristlebacks right around the campfire. That's irritating. Let's hope I can sneak in there. Come on, let me drop. Let me fast travel. Thank you for that. Okay, and we're going to here. Here we go. The Shining Wastes. The last one I know about. All right. Where's the water? Where's the water? North. Okay.
It's at Osra. And some equipment around that pool.
Apparently, yes.
Are they mining for greenshine underwater?
They were indeed. I have been here before, and I'd forgotten about it.
Looks like it got caught under some debris. I couldn't get back to the surface.
That is a shame, and they have my condolences, but honestly, they probably shouldn't have been digging this deep anyway. Alright, squeeze through the crack. I hate these things. I hate this stuff. I know, it's fine. There's not actually any danger. There's not actually any danger. It's not like I can drown. Oh wow, that was it. I can't drown. I can't get stuck. There's no actual danger, but man, I hate it anyway. I really, really do. Ugh. It just makes me feel squicky. Spaces where people are not supposed to go, I tell you what. And I know, there are underwater cavers and people like that who do this as a hobby, and I'm sure they don't really appreciate me saying that sort of thing, but maybe they agree, you know? Maybe they agree that people aren't supposed to go there. They just do it because they can, you know? I wouldn't be surprised. From what I know about cavers, that seems to be entirely in character. They go places because they can, not because they're supposed to. All right. This has gone on long enough. I explored all the sunken caverns I can. There was one that I couldn't get up to, and there was one that involves a quest that I'm going to do first thing next episode. But for right now, we are done. Thank you for sticking around with me through what was intended to just be a couple of quick Machine Strike games and turned into a whole bunch of other stuff. But you know what? We had to do this sooner or later, and I'm glad to get it out of the way. So, thanks for watching. Next time, I'm gonna go and get that stuff out of the lake over here. Somewhere around here. We'll figure it out. It's over there somewhere. And then, I don't know exactly, but we'll figure something out. It'll be great. I will see you next time.